The Utah Jazz are the only team besides the Milwaukee Bucks to have 10 wins in the NBA currently, and people are wondering, how are the Utah Jazz doing it? I mean, I don't think anyone thought the Utah Jazz would be this good. Myself especially, man. I thought the Utah Jazz would be a bottom feeder team. And they're not a bottom feeder team, man. They are 10-3, and they've looked incredible. Lauri Markkanen looks to be a candidate for most improved player of the year this year, and is looking to turn himself into what a lot of people thought he would be able to be, as far as a star in the league. The Utah Jazz have played incredible, running a 5-out offense, man, against teams that just works so well with their ball movement and their guys being able to hit their shots, allowing guys like Jordan Clarkson to also thrive within this offense. And, you know, a lot of people thought when Lauri Markkanen got traded in the Cavs trade that it would just be like a filler piece, right? That he actually wouldn't be doing anything worth of value on this Utah Jazz team. But with this offense that they are running, it allows him to thrive more than he ever has in his few years in the NBA. Along with Jordan Clarkson. Colin Sexton has also looked really good, having himself some pretty nice games on this Utah Jazz team. And man, it's crazy what Utah's done. You know, they didn't blow out, but they beat Denver pretty nice opening night in the league. And a lot of people were like, whoa, we're like, well, it's just one of those opening night things, right? You know, like one of those opening like week things in the NBA where, you know, teams will beat a team that aren't, you know, it's the first game of the season, first 2 to 3 games of the season. People are like, whatever, you know, teams will be fine. But nah, man, the Utah Jazz have shown that they are legit, dude. With not really having they don't really have a star on the team. If you look at the Utah Jazz, man, they are made up of a lot of great players, but none of them, I would say, are certified stars. Mike Conley, I would say, used to be a star in the league. I think Mike's not really a star anymore, but he's a really good player. But Lauri Markkanen, Jordan Clarkson, and these boys are looking like they are here to play, and they do not care what people think of them, the narratives, and I love it, man. I love a good Cinderella underdog story in the NBA and just in sports in general. When that team you don't think is going to do well actually proves everyone wrong and, you know, does amazing. And that's what the Utah Jazz are doing. Like I said, the Utah Jazz are 10-3. They have a 76 win percentage right now. They're 9-3 in the conference. They're 5-0 at home. They have a 5-3 away record right now. The Utah Jazz have won 4 straight, and they've beat some pretty good teams, or a lot of teams in the West that people think are going to be contenders, like the Grizzlies, who a lot of people think are the team to be in the West this year. So, yeah, man, the Utah Jazz are legit, and Danny Ainge has done it again. Danny Ainge has once again traded away a bunch of stars on a team, got draft picks back, and some young players, and has somehow made the team good. He did it with Boston. You guys remember, Danny Ainge traded away Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce to the Nets for a bunch of draft picks, and look what those picks turned into. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and other great players for Boston. And look at what Boston's doing now. They just went to the finals last year. Danny Ainge knows what he is doing, and it's incredible. It truly is incredible what Danny Ainge is able to do. I don't know how many more times we're going to let Danny Ainge do this. Danny Ainge knows what he's doing, man. And I will say this. Originally, when Utah traded away Donovan Mitchell, I thought it was going to be a lose situation for the Utah Jazz. But it looks like it's been a win-win situation for both teams. The Cavs look amazing in the East with Donovan Mitchell on that squad. And the Jazz look great with Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton, and the pieces they got from the Rudy Gobert trade like Malik Beasley. Guys look really well on that team. It's incredible how the Utah Jazz didn't lose on the Donovan Mitchell trade, and the Cavs didn't lose on the Donovan Mitchell trade. Both teams won, and that's very rare in the NBA. We see 2 teams win. But yeah, if the Jazz continue to run this 5-out offense with the ball movement they have, man, they are going to be very deadly this year. It is so hard to stop a 5-out offense that works as well and runs as well as they do in the NBA, man. Because when you're not going to worry about everyone being able to shoot the 3, you have to play that good defense. And then if that doesn't work, then you have to kind of try to close out on them. And then close out on them, they can drive to the paint. And the Utah Jazz are just abusing what teams are having to do against them, man. It's just not fair. Lauri Markkanen looks amazing in the pick and pop that they're running with him. He's able to get to the rim when he needs to as well. Jordan Clarkson is thriving in his role on this Jazz team, being able to drive to the hole when needed, being able to kick out to the wide open shooter. I mean, they're just playing great team basketball, great ball movement basketball, man. And it's absolutely a beauty to see. So, in my opinion, the Jazz got in a trade for Donovan Mitchell, a guy that's going to probably win Most Improved Player of the Year, and a guy that could honestly be one of their star pieces going forward. And this is only going to help their case come free agency this next year, signing a star player, man. If they can get a star in free agency this upcoming year, the Utah Jazz are going to be a lethal team in the West for years to come if they can continue to play the way they are playing. But yeah, let me know what you think about the Utah Jazz down below and just how incredible what the Utah Jazz have done. They went from a team we thought were going to be absolutely awful this year to a team that looks like they are going to probably be able to go on a special run in the playoffs if they keep on playing the way they are playing. So let me know down in the comment section down below. Do you think Lauri Markkanen is going to continue to play this well, continue to be that star, and will he win Most Improved Player of the Year? Do you guys think the Jazz are legit, or do you think they're going to, fall out? Do you think they're going to, fall apart as the year goes on? And yeah, man, I will catch you guys in the next video. And Danny Ainge, congrats, man. You did it again.